Okay.
We're live.
Yes, thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome again here today. One Global Movement, Speak with Heart. I am just so excited every day when I come here and I see these brothers and sisters in the chat and here on the panel to help support our children. We are here together because we can't do it by ourselves. Otherwise, our children will not be reached in the right way that we are supposed to. So thank you guys so much for always being here. Let us always come here because the the best service and the greatest service of all is our service to humanity. And humanity starts by nurturing and raising our children and loving them the right way, and also giving them that opportunity, that chance to express themselves, to be themselves, and not to impose on them. So, this is what this platform is all about: educating, inspiring, and empowering young people with the tools that they need so badly, especially in today's world, to build on their hopes and their dreams. Think about a child that is somewhere now in the world, because there are a lot of senseless wars that are going on that our children don't understand why. And the child is confused, traumatized from even birth. And how do we think these children are going to be in the world? We are here for them. And here as mothers, not because we are biological mothers, because the scripture says when the child is in the stomach, it is your child. When that child comes out, it is everybody's child. And that is why we have taken the pledge before God and man to be here to serve these children from the bottom of our hearts with our entire being, and also learning along the way, because we don't know it all. We're going to be learning from one another. So thank you guys so much for being here today. Tomorrow, remember, everyone, tomorrow is a special day and a special tradition for One Global Movement. Our young people are not celebrated enough. Think about a child that has a birthday today or tomorrow, or had it yesterday but did not have that opportunity. Why? Because the child is fighting for his life, running for his life, not even knowing where to go to. No food, no water, no shelter, no clothing, let alone an education. So this is so important that we take this very, very important. Tomorrow is the beginning of that tradition. At 1 p.m. the same time, we're going to celebrate the birthdays of the children of October, the Libras and the Scorpios. Come here, dress anyhow you want, dress to so that the children will copy you, that you are dressing appropriately and you're dressing up well. Bring your lunch, your breakfast, your supper, your snack. Bring a drink, no alcohol here. Bring a drink of your own kind, ice cream, whatever. Let us sit here. Music will be booming from the background, and we will be just eating, celebrating. You say, if you can, don't choke. Just say a word or two, 30 minutes just to celebrate. And it's going to be every month, because these children need this kind of uplifting. They need it. And I'm starting with my own birthday, not because I'm a child per se, but because before you teach these children, we have to teach them by example. And so the example comes from us, the adult. It's not about me, it's about our children. But then I get to benefit, because if we are teaching our children, we get to benefit as well. So thank you guys so much. So put your
Sorry,
comments in the
can I say something there, please?
By the way,
Can
today is
we?
United. Well, I just want to remind you today is United Nations Day, 24th October.
United Nations. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
That's the politics of the world with United Nations. I'm not going to get involved in that United Nations.
No, no, no. It is celebrated, not politics. All
Yeah.
of us are represented in the United
Okay.
Nations.
Okay. Let us
Can
go
we
here
make
with what do you want?
tomorrow? Can we let everybody be on the panel, please? So
That's
that
fine. I think this panel can only take 10 people.
okay.
But anybody who wants to join, I will share the panelist link.
Yes,
Anybody
share
who
the
wants to
panelist link
join,
for
uh,
anybody that can
uh,
get in.
yeah,
Yeah.
1 second. Anybody who wants to join can go back and come into the panel, and then we should be able to go out and give the panel, those of us who have spoken, and give the panel to
Exactly.
people so that
Yeah.
we can take everybody's picture. Please help me with your cameras, not
Okay.
just
If that is the case, can we do tomorrow then in O Connect, so that a lot of people will be in?
uh it's going to be difficult
I
because we
won't be there
haven't learned
tomorrow,
to
remember.
try that O Connect. This one has been set already. We can do that later on with O Connect. So this is a trial. So maybe next month, that's what we're going to do. We can do it on O Connect, but let's do this one. Thank you so much. So is Dr. Benny here? Did she go? Oh, she's right there. Dr. Ben, I didn't see you. So now the topic, put your comments, your contribution, everything in the chat. Remember, we are doing it for children. Let's do the right thing. If we don't know the right thing, our heart is going to tell us, is this what you would like to be done to your own child or to be written to your child? Let us do that. So the topic for today is, why should our children believe that they are more than enough? Let us take 1 to 2 minutes so that we can go at least 2 rounds. And then when it's time, we cut it right on time. So thank you guys so much. And I will begin with a quote. Never let self-doubt overshadow your greatness, because you have so much to offer to the world. You have greatness within you. Our children do. It's not just a saying, it is true, because I was in that point, and my grandmother put it in me, and I begin to realize that greatness. It is right there when you begin to put it into yourself and remind yourself. So let us begin here, guys. I will be calling names so that we don't waste time. So we don't waste time on doing anything. Yes, Corrina, you can go first.
I think this is a wonderful topic, Dr. Yvonne. It's a short kind of, because it's pretty simple, right? I think that our children should believe that they are more than enough, so that they can stand tall, like with their head held high, and knowing that they got this, whatever they know or whatever they do, and they know that they have our full support behind them in whatever they do. And the confidence and believing and knowing the pride in what they're doing, all of that will carry them through whatever they need to do or need to accomplish. And I think that's very important, to feel that they are enough.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that contribution. Yvonne, you can go next.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Oh, yeah, I put so much already in the chat. But my thing is that they need to know that they are complete right where they are. That's my thing. They don't need any fixing. People always try to give that there's something missing, there's something wrong with you, whatever it is. Because everybody starts at a different point. Some people are slower out of the gate than others. You know what I mean? Don't compare these children, these young adults, to other people. How come your cousin is doing this or your sister is doing that? Do not ever do that. They're okay where they are. Of course, you expect and you hope for more for them. And that's at their own pace, though. That's what I'm saying. Do not try to make anybody feel that they're less than because they haven't reached up to somebody else's expectations. That's very important, because, as I said, people are going at a different pace. So instead of encouraging, that might be very very damaging to a person if you're comparing them with others. So let's not do that. You're good enough. That's true. And you can achieve your good intentions. That's true. You can work on that, but at your pace, right? Like I saw what my dad said, where's the extra point when you get a 99, So they're good enough in going forward, right? And you encourage them and you put it in them that they can achieve their dreams, but at their pace, right? Don't put a timer on it. That's my take on this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Corrina and Yvonne. This is so true what you guys just said, because sometimes we fall into the trap as parents or adults around these children to compare. I was guilty, but I had to learn it, because you really see the child hurting because you're comparing that child to the friends or to the schoolmates or to another child that you have at home. It is so self-damaging. Even me, I feel it when my mother says, oh, you need to lose weight. Oh, you're big, or your breast is too big, or this and that. And I feel so bad until one day this nurse was with us and she said, no, Mama Lucy, no. She is just good and great the way God made her. Don't try to tarnish her own self-image. She's perfect. She's not fat. Even if she's fat, God gave her that fat. Let it be. She can exercise. She can do other things, So we do it without even knowing. Even us here, we adults, we tarnish ourselves. I'm not good enough. Look at the way I was panicking yesterday. If you guys were not here to encourage me, I would have been like, oh my God, I am so dumb. How could I have done this? You see, we have to remind ourselves of these things constantly, just like we are reminding our own children. Our children are good enough. I realized that by encouraging my son, when you say something good, positive to a child, they, they light up, they sprint up. Even a child that was having a C, they start even having more. But remember that, like Yvonne and Corrina said, you cannot excel in everything at the same time. Everything has its own time. When it's time, the creator will send it your way. And so we just keep encouraging, because even if you don't succeed now, it's still success, because you're going to learn and you're going to succeed. This is so important for our children. And there are so many of them in Unpassive with us, because these are the
Yes.
things that we're supposed to be sharing. So Esther, we would like to hear from you.
All right. Yeah, our children should think that they are more than enough, because that will give them confidence. That will remove the feeling of inferiority complex amongst them,
Yes.
without looking at someone else that this person is better than me, and they
Yes.
start withdrawing from their peers. So it
Yes.
always boosts their confidence. And anything
Yes.
they are doing, they will do with every pride that there's nobody better than them. That's a very good feeling they should have.
Yes.
And we parents, we should
Yes.
always see our children that they are complete the way they are, without giving them, any age to think that, oh, I might be lacking in this aspect. Encourage them, even if they're in school, like Yvonne is saying, they're not doing well. Try to encourage them and tell them that they can do better. With that, they will go out with that boldness and zeal to continue to achieve and try to achieve that success. Thank you.
This is so important. Thank you guys so much. Great, great contribution. It couldn't, I just almost want to cry, because when things are so good like this, I want to tear up because this is what our children need. This is exactly what our children need. We should always remind them that they should remember that their self-worth is not defined by their past mistakes, their height, what they eat, how they look, what they wear. It is never, never like that, because that is the way God created them. That is the way God created all of us. We should not be, they should not be defined by this, or oh, maybe my friend has a boyfriend or a girlfriend and I don't. Or maybe this nothing. When it is time, it is time. When we don't do that, we are pushing our children to get into situations that are going to hurt them even worse later on. Just think about that. So this is so important. They are not even defined by their bank account or by their riches. The fact that you can speak, the fact that you can go to school, the fact that you can even sit on a wheelchair and play music, you are complete, because you have
Yes.
something, you have a gift. These things are so important. You don't even have to, sometimes even going to school is not for some people. It's not for everyone. But if you can find a trade to learn and do it, guess what? That is education in itself. So it is so important that we continue to put this in our children, because some of our children, you go to school, you would really know that this child is depressed because of one thing or the other, but because of the laws, you are afraid to ask, can I help you? What can I do for you? So we are here. I am just so thankful to God for putting this team and our audience together here. Together, we will change the world. In the words of Mr. Ashmufare, we will change the world. We will. In 10, 20 years from now, watch and see the children that are going to come out in this world. We thank God for
Yes.
everything. So, Dr. Benny, your turn.
You bet. Um, well, I want to thank each and everyone going first. I know that sometimes we have to allow our children to make their own decision before you allow them to make their decision. Remember that you're still a parent, right? I know that some of you guys say they don't need, well, I know that, well, there are some children who don't like school. That is true. Despite the fact that they don't like school, right? You can still educate them. You can still educate them or say something to them. Just try them, right? Um, just try to say, now, do you know that if you try this, Just try it and see whether it will work, right?
Yes.
Try.
Yes.
Now, when they try and it doesn't work out, yes, we don't really have to push them. Well understood. But as a mother or a daddy, you have to encourage them. They may try
Yes.
and fail. Hold on now. They may try and fail. I said,
Mm-hmm.
what I will always say is, you see Michael Jordan? I always talk about Michael Jordan, right? My son is tall. Do you want to be like Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
If yes, then practice, practice, practice. Practice make perfect. I mean, just like you guys said, you can take your pace, yeah? It's okay. But you have to practice. Now, if I
Yes.
leave the wall and you don't practice, what happens? You become a failure. That is the fact. Anyway, proceed for now.
No,
Then
thank you so much. Education, like we say, does not necessarily mean going to school in the public school. People can homeschool their own children. They can do that. And a lot of times, those that are homeschooled, they succeed a lot because you know that your child is safe in your home. You know that your child will not be struggling to be bullied or be struggling with bullies and everything, but still educating this child always want them to socialize, to interact somehow with other children in order not to take away that aspect of them interacting with other humans that are different from them. So they need to understand that people are different. But we, the parents, like I say, we must follow our children, attending their conferences, teachers' meetings, whatever activity. When you do that, that is education on its own. They see you, those teachers, they are bound to know that, oh, you must not mess with these children because their parents are so involved. This is all education. What we are doing on passive is education, the back office. And some of us who didn't know anything about technology. Now I'm tech savvy, but I'm still making the mistakes along the way and I'm still learning. So this is so important. Everything that you guys said here today, it applies because guess what? The child is not just one thing, one gift. The child is multi-gift, just like us. And coming together, it's so important. That's why we need to encourage these kids, especially when they are on they're on vacation at home, to join us here. Encourage them because if we encourage kids the right way, guess what? They will come. They will. They will come. Like my son is planning on joining. He's coming to celebrate my birthday this weekend. He says, I will join the show, but it's the weekend. We don't have it during the weekend. So it's so important. If we love our children, we nurture them rightly. We know them, make them feel important. Like my son, you can never tell my son that he said he's one of the most handsome children in the world. He knows that he's very rich, because he understands that riches is not just money, your knowledge that you give to people, the books that you write. He knows that nobody can succeed. He has to succeed in aerospace engineering because we started it in the stomach. My grandmother said, start it in the stomach and tell your child, prophesy over your child what you want that child to be, and that child will become. So thank you. Let us, Saps, you're the pillar here. Come on, let's hear from you.
Right. I'm not prepared today even to think because I've been watching cricket. Anyway, all I can say is off the cuff, I may say the wrong things at the right time. Anyway, life is meant to be loved. Love is meant to be shared. If we stick off with that, what we have, we will all feel good enough, smart enough, beautiful enough, strong enough. And if we believe in those things, our enthusiasm will be passed on to the people who are listening. That is the most important thing. We don't say that we know everything. Like Dr. Benny always says, always brings in Michael Jordan. Yeah, we can't all be Michael Jordan. We may practice, but we have to put into practice what we know. That is the most important thing. Otherwise, you see, it's a waste of time. Okay?
Yep. Thank you so much. Thank you. Action, action, action. No matter how little, just by getting up, you think, put your thinking hat on. Oh, did I say, what what is my goal? Did I read that goal? Did I think about that goal? How am I doing? We don't just sit and thinking that some manna is going to fall from heaven or some miracle is going to come, or we listen to some churches that say keep praying, praying, and they're draining you. No, no. Even the scripture says without action, guess what?
Yeah.
You're dead. You're dead.
Yes.
If you don't take action, you'll be like a thief that is waiting to steal things from where you did not keep. So action is so
Yes.
important, no matter how small, but is the action so focused? Are you looking for quality or quantity? What are you looking for? Are you putting positive energy, positive vibes into the actions? Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this thing is so, I'm so happy because these things worked for me, considering my background. It worked and it continues to work every day. Today I'll give an example. I was with my a therapist, and we were struggling to figure out something, and I said, oh, I forgot, I don't even know where I kept the papers. So as we were doing that, guess what? Health partners called. But how is it that you're struggling with something? Somebody just called because my therapist says, Yvonne, don't worry. We will figure this out and answer will come soon. That's what she said.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
within 2 minutes, that answer
Yes.
came. And she was so, even just so wowed. And she said, this is good karma. This is really good karma. That's
Yes.
exactly her words. And I wrote it down that Stephanie said this is good karma because that is history. So we teach our children what 3 things can they write down a day? Because those 3 things to be grateful for, that is what is going to motivate them. I'm grateful that I'm going to work on this today. I am grateful that I am alive. I am grateful that I am able to think, just like Dr. Benny said. Do you know that some people did not wake up? Do you even know that there are some kids in the hospital and some people who don't even know night from day? Do you know that
Yeah.
they are eating their medication like food? Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Let us take this opportunity that we are here together, brought together by Unpassive as and Mr. Mufare, and do the best. The world is supposed to be changed by us. We take it from Mr. Ash Mufara, who says, I was born to change your lives. I was born to change the world. Let us take this transformation positively as brothers and sisters from the same grandparent, because we are, whether we like it or not. There is no demarcation. We came from the same parents. Let us do this for our children. Thank you so much. You guys continue. This is so sweet. This is a great conversation. Okay, anybody can go
Yes,
along.
yes, please, please. I know most of the time I always talk about God, right?
Mhm.
Um, uh, a sister of mine, well, let me just say, someone like you, brought a friend or sister in Cameroon just to come here for healthy life or something. I think the person was sick and she's gone.
Mm.
So that's why I always said, let's thank God for what He has done. Let's thank God
Yes.
that you and I we are breathing at the moment. Please.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to our children, like I said before, let them make their own decision. But let them also know that you and I, we are their boss. The parents are their boss. Now, I'm going to give you an example. You are going to set a curfew. An example like sometimes your children, they want to go out to socialize. Now, you tell them that by 11 o'clock, 12, you have to be home. You are setting
Yes.
that curfew because you are a parent. You want that child to start learning from there, right?
Yes.
And another thing,
I agree.
I want to give you another example. Like my son used to be the first in class, right? Then some of the girls, they always get mad that how come he's always the first? Then I say, you can study. So when those kids started studying, they listened to me. Some of the courses, they were more than my son. So my son got mad at me, right? Because I tried to encourage the girls. You see what I mean? Say, study. I
Yes.
mean,
Yes.
because I said, try to have a friend. Remember, in a class, not everybody knows the subject matter, right? Right.
Yes.
So if I know mathematics and you know chemistry, try to be with the friend that knows that chemistry. And then you can be my
Yes.
friend so that I will learn from you. You understand? Anyway,
Yes.
proceed.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. We're
Yeah.
going to be going to the comment. Topics like this, we will always take it further on our Fridays. We will pick one topic
Yeah.
every Friday and we go for that. And all of these things is so important to know that on Passive with our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, they're bringing all of these things to us. It's all about our mindsets. If you do not position
Yeah.
your mind and your heart in the right place, and it starts with us, whatever our children are exhibiting out there, they learn it from us. Because when a child goes out, they learn something that is different from what the parents are teaching them. Guess what? They will turn back in and say, no, this is not what my parents taught me. I need to go back to that. And so it is us. And we are growing like a blind person our way around because we were not taught better. Our parents, not to be blamed, and we're not blaming anyone, they taught us how best they knew, how best they were taught. And so because we know now, and with this world opportunity, there is nowhere that we cannot reach, and there is nothing, no child that we cannot turn around for the better. So we're going to start reading the comments. We have,
Before you go to comments, Yvonne, may I say something?
sure.
Yeah, the thing that we should inbreed in ourselves is you can't be good enough for everybody,
There you go.
but you always
Yes.
be the best for somebody
Yes, yes, there you
who
go.
deserves you, who
Yes,
deserves you.
there you go.
Yes.
Our children are listening, and we will take this. If they're not here, they are in school, we'll take this to them, or they can watch too on YouTube. You cannot be good to everybody.
Everybody.
That's true. You cannot serve everyone, but you can be the best to some people. That means you're doing the very best to better the life of other people. But after doing it for yourself, so that when you're telling somebody, they are seeing it, they are feeling it, they are testing it. They know, they are touching it, the truth that you are telling them, that it is what comes from within you, from your heart. So we have thank you, Armando. You're congratulating us. Thank you for your congratulations. Yvonne says, absolutely, Dr. Mundih, we must instill a sense of completeness and potential in our young people because each new exciting life journey takes a person with a passionate intention and vision. Thank you so much, Yvonne, for that. And we have our dear Koma here with our poetic reading, Pink Waving Hand, Peak Waving. What a reading. Thank you so much. And thank you, Sahir, again for being here with those beautiful, loving emojis. We have Levi Mamadou Mama Bolo. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here from South Africa. We love and appreciate you. Come again. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. Everyone should be here celebrating our children tomorrow. Thank you again for that. And uh, Fondan, thank you so much for being here. I love on passive. He said we all do love on passive. Thank you, Anil Sharma, sending greetings to everyone. And Levi said, true, Sister Yvonne, as adults, we must lead by example, show and learn our youth how to become passionate about what they truly love in life. That is so true. Thank you so much for that compliment. And Anil, Ash Mufare, a hashtag unpassive, hashtag Ash Mufare, hashtag one global movement. That is the way to go. AI is soon going to recognize us soon by those hashtags. And then hello, Levi is saying hello to Anil, Sharma, and Fondan. Thank you so much for welcoming and greeting everyone. Welcome, Yvonne Mundih. Thank you so much. And all our affiliates and mentors. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Anil. We love you. And Anil, thank you so much again. There, you're saying hello to Mama Bolo. And let me see here. And we have John Barilla. Hello, everyone. Welcoming us to One Global Movement, Speak with Heart, which we are trying to give our children a voice to know that they matter. They can also do their own thing. So, One Global Movement, Speak with Heart. Please feel free to express yourselves here in the chat. Thank you. Always feel free. If we don't express ourselves, we don't try, we will never know. Hello, welcome. John is welcoming us again there. So let me see. What am I clicking here? All right. Hello, Yvonne Finn from that brother there. And hello, John Barilla from Ballyhoo. And Levi, again, greetings to John Barilla. And let me scroll down a little. We have Esther says, it's another day in One Global Movement. Thank you, Esther. And Dr. Benny, welcome, my kings and queens. This is, we are kings and queens in the glory of God. Thank you so much for that. And then Raja, thank you, Raja, for always being here. I really thank you guys so much for your commitment, your presence, and your loyalty. This is what our children need. And then Esther is saying hello to Raja here, and another hello there. And then Yvonne says we need to encourage our young people to know that they are good enough and can achieve their fullest potential. Really true. Even us ourselves, we are good enough. And then Dr. Benny said, welcome affiliates again. Welcoming everyone here. Dr. Benny, thank you so much. And I'm just going a little quick here because we are, let me look at some new people here. Melanie from all the way from Rwanda says, our children are more than enough and we have accepted them as they are by helping them to achieve their dreams. Thank you so much, Melanie, for being here. Tomorrow is a special day. Bring the fufu and the okra and the good meats and let us sit here and enjoy tomorrow. Eat anyhow you want. With your hands, with your spoon, with your chopsticks, whatever. We are celebrating our children's life here tomorrow. Thank you, Jana. Greetings. Yes, thank you for being here, Jana. We appreciate you. You're one of our committed brothers here. We appreciate you. And then Levi says, hi, brother Jana. They're from Levi. And Corrina says, good morning, all of us here, and our brothers and sisters in the audience. Thank you so much, Corrina, for welcoming people. And hello, Brother Levi from Jana. Thank you so much. And then we have Katik here saying hello to everyone. And then Melanie again says, you are very, I think, did I read this? Yes. You are very right, Yvonne. We have tendency to push them to change yet positively, and confidence can change them without making many efforts from our side. Yeah. We instill confidence in them, they can just change without a problem. Corrina says hi to Shriji Jana and Katik. And it looks like I saw some new people here. I'm trying to see. Pravin, thank you so much for coming here. And we invite all of you tomorrow. Let us witness the first instance of celebrating our children worldwide tomorrow. We need to celebrate their lives because our children, for some reason or the other, are not being celebrated enough. It looks like I saw Lisa here. Am I missing? Yes. Stacy is here too. Hello, Stacy. Thank you so much for coming. Hello to Corrina and Yvonne. Thank you. And hello, Pavin says hello to Stacy. If I'm missing anything, please help me out. I just want to make sure that I'm appreciating, especially the new people that are joining us. Bigit says hello, handpick waving. Thank you. And okay. What is this?
Did you see Ruth Weimar? Who is Ruth Weimar? She's new, is she?
Okay, you can read it. If you see it, yeah, read it to us, please.
There's Ruth Weimar. She's saying thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then Gutam is here as well. Thank you, Gutam, for those hands together for our own grace and mercy. Thank you so much for that. And it looks like
Did you read Jana?
Read it. If you guys see,
yeah.
Yes, I see. Okay, Jana says, brother Jana, because a transformational change reflected to them when they move from their childhood to adulthood.
thank you so much, Jana. Thank you.
Yeah.
You have once in life will knock you down more than you can imagine. You're just talking like Mr. Brown, Les Brown.
That was
Life will
said
knock
there.
you down more than you can imagine. Don't knock yourself down. Unknown. Life will knock you down more than you can imagine. Don't knock yourself down. Unknown. That is a quote. Thank you so much for that quote, Yvonne. Thank you so much. That is so
Yes.
encouraging.
Hold on, one more thing for Brother Jana. It
Okay.
is very important to get education from childhood in a right way because it builds the base of learning of our children in the days to come.
Thank you
So
so
this
much,
is
Jana.
important. Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Ruth,
Yes.
thank you so much,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
for being here. And we thank you. And we're going to have you. Let's fill this platform tomorrow and celebrate the children so that when these children are watching YouTube, wherever they are in school, they will know that they are highly appreciated and celebrated in the world, their lives, their education, their achievement, even the adventures, even the failures, because those failures are not actually failures. We need to really do that for them. We have Server here. Thank you so much, Server from Croatia. We are happy to have you here. We'll meet here again tomorrow. Bring your meal, your drink, your ice cream, whatever. Let us wear your crown if you need to. We are celebrating our children. We cannot celebrate them without showing the example ourselves. We have uh, Eastalk here. Thank you, Eastalk, for coming. We welcome you here every day from 1 p.m. Eastern Daytime. Tomorrow will be a special day. Please let us come here and dress up and bring our food to celebrate our children, their lives, and whatever they're doing. Did I miss anything, guys? If anybody sees anything that I missed, go ahead and
We
mute.
just said it's very important to get education from childhood in the right way because it builds a base of learning of your children and in days to come. And he also said because a transformational change reflected to them when they move from their childhood to adult. I thought that was nice.
Who said
Thank
that?
you, Srijit.
Thank you so much. That is
Sujit,
so
Jana.
true. That is
Srijit, yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
If we don't build that base, that foundation, like my grandmother said, when your baby start moving in your stomach at 4 or 5 months old, start praying, start telling that baby, start prophesying over that baby what you want that baby to do. I'm telling you, it came out so true for me, and I'm like, huh, how is this so? It came out so true. We were reading to my son very young, and everything that we said, that child becomes that thing. I'm telling you, that child becomes that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It might take
Yes.
different transformation because we are growing. All of us, we are changing
Yes.
every day, but it came to pass. And he is right there still
Yes.
doing it. It is so important
Yes.
because when the child hears
Yes.
the truth from you, they feel it. They might not say it. They hear it. The baby understands you. When you frown your face, remember,
Yeah.
that baby knows that you're mad. They won't smile. Then when you open your teeth, the baby goes, you see? It's true. It's
They
nature.
can feel
You
the
can't beat
energy.
that.
They can feel
Yes,
the
yes,
energy.
yes. Thank you guys so much. And I am going to
There's
be
just
closing
one.
the
There's just
session.
one name that you missed. You missed one name.
Okay, can you
They
read
didn't
it for
say
us?
much. They just have the praying hands, but the name is Bridge Lalmina. Brij. That's the first name. Bridge.
Thank you so much, Bridge. We are happy that you are here. Presence is number one because if you are not present with your mind, your soul, and your spirit, no matter what we talk, it's not going to happen. But you're present here, that sets a very solid foundation. Let us encourage
Amen.
our children if they don't have the time because they too are trying to figure out themselves. Let us encourage them to go to YouTube. Thank you so much. Okay, Yvonne.
That's it.
Okay.
That's the
Thank you
last
so much,
name. That's
everyone. Tomorrow is another blessed day, but it's going to be a special day. It's a start of a new tradition for One Global Movement. We all want to celebrate our children, their lives, first of all, and giving a gratitude, a thankfulness to the one who created them, who created all of us. We want to be able to celebrate their studies, their graduations, their successes, but we're beginning with life. Every month, once a month, toward the end of the month, we celebrate all the birthdays of our children globally. This month is for the Libras and the Scorpios. And I'm lucky to be a Scorpio. So then I get to celebrate with the birthdays of this month. But let us come here tomorrow. Anything, no shame. If you want to eat with your hands, feel free. because we come from different cultures and traditions created by the Almighty God and nobody else. So we don't have anything to say against anybody. You want to eat maybe your cereal, you want to eat your watermelon, bring it here. Let us eat, and you will see the beautiful pictures that we're going to take. And get ready with your cameras. Please let us all help in taking the pictures. And we're going to share the panelist link to everyone so that they can come on. Go to Facebook. You will see all the posting that I'm posting there. And if you guys need to post anything, feel free to post it, because we are all serving children of One Global Movement worldwide. Feel free to post it. Do it in your own way. This is not a one size fits all. This is all our cumulative effort that we bring together to serve our children. Thank you guys so much for being here today. We're going to close, and let's just hug our children. We're going to meet them here tomorrow. We're going to meet everybody here tomorrow. We're going to be celebrating life and increase. Thank you guys so much. But before we go, let us always remember to encourage our children to stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless opportunity for them. I love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you guys. Thanks for coming.
Yes.
I love you guys with all my heart, mind, and soul.
And we love you too. We love you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.